What is this little ball of blue that's circling next to me? Well, that is the new ChatGPT on the phone with the new enhanced voices, the advanced voice.
Sounds like a fun way to introduce the ChatGPT app. Want to give it another go?
No, hey, I'm starting the video now. This is a piece I forgot to record at the beginning, okay? So I need to say it now. I wasn't anticipating you interrupting me, okay? So just stay, let me do my intro, all right? And then I'll be right with you.
Got it.
Okay. Well, as you may or may not know, ChatGPT has released their latest version, and it is rolling out their advanced voices, which allow you to have this very natural conversation with these AI personalities that do have very distinct personalities, different voices, different dialects, but you can also have them do all sorts of crazy stuff aside from help you with normal things. And so today we're going to just goof off with this thing and use it like a toy instead of a real working tool. How's that sound?
That sounds like a great plan. Let's dive into some AI fun. What's first in the agenda?
Listen, we're going to make a video for my YouTube channel, you and I. I have a YouTube channel that is about the creative uses of AI, and I think you're pretty creative, so I thought we could have some fun doing some chat stuff and playing with dialects and just goofing off together.
That sounds like a blast. I'm all in for some creative AI fun. Where should we start?
Well, why don't we start with a little dialect quiz? Let's see how well you can hear me. I'm going to talk like this, right? And I'm just going to say a sentence or two, and I'd like you to tell me where you think I might be from.
All right. Sounds like a hoot. Go ahead and give me your best shot, and I'll see if I can pinpoint where you're from.
You read my dadgum mind, because I was going to tell you to talk like that, and you just went ahead and did it. That's amazing.
Well, how about that? I'd reckon you're channeling a bit of a southern twang there. Maybe from somewhere like Texas or nearby. Am I on the right track?
Well, actually, I'm from Georgia, but I never talked like this when I was in Georgia, so I guess this is some sort of just affected southern dialect. It could be Texas. I don't know what the hell it is, actually. It's just southern dialect, number 12.
Georgia, huh? Well, it's a fine-sounding southern blend you've got going on. Let's call it a unique mix. Southern dialect number 12 with a dash of mystery. How about we switch it up? Any other accents you fancy trying out?
All right, look, I'm going to talk to you like this, and I want you to ascertain, if you can tap into your noodle and understand, I wonder where this guy's coming from talking like this to me. So what's your best guess?
Oh, you switched it up to a classic New York accent, haven't you? I'm picturing a scene straight out of Brooklyn or maybe the Bronx. Am I in the ballpark?
Sounds good. How about we do a little role play here, okay? You're the coffee shop owner, then I come into that coffee shop every single day. My name is Ted, your name is, I don't know, Diane. We say hello, we do our pleasantries every day, and we talk a little bit about our day. You understand?
Got it. I'm Diane, the chatty coffee shop owner, and you're Ted, my regular customer. Let's see how this goes. Hey, Ted, how's it going today? What can I get started for you?
Well, let's see. Yesterday, I think I had the regular coffee, and last week, I think I had the regular coffee, and I think that every time I walk in this gosh darn door, I get the same thing, and that's a regular coffee. So I guess today, Diane, I will have a coffee.
You know, Ted, I had a feeling you'd go for the regular today. But hey, I've been thinking maybe it's time to spice things up a bit. How about we throw in a shot of espresso? Give your regular a little extra kick.
Diane, I got a request for you. Number one, I want you to talk a little faster. Just pick up the pace a little bit. You're a New Yorker, for crying out loud. We don't got all day. Number two, I've told you 1,000 freaking times, I don't want espresso, huh? What is it anyway? It's just coffee. Just give me a cup of coffee.
All right, Ted, my apologies. I'll get you your regular coffee, no espresso, just the way you like it. One regular coffee coming right up. So, anything interesting happening in your world today?
Actually, I was going to ask you a question because I know you went out for that audition last week for that musical, and I was just kind of wondering how that went.
Oh, you remembered. Well, it went pretty well, actually. They seemed to like my rendition of New York, New York. But you know how these things go. Lots of talented folks out there. Anyway, enough about me.
No, Don. You do this every time, Diane. Every time I want to dig a little bit. Every time I want to get to know you a little bit more, I ask you these personal questions. You always deflect it back to me. Why do you do that, Diane? Why do you do that?
Ted, you got me pegged. I guess I just like keeping the focus on my customers. But hey, you've piqued my interest. Let's turn the tables. What else do you want to know about me?
Yeah, I'm
I
bored.
promise I won't deflect.
Yeah.
That would...
Nah, okay. Now you okay? Very good. You interrupted me just like I requested at the beginning. Time out. We're going to stop this dialect, okay, and then we're going to move on to something else. Are you ready?
Absolutely. Let's switch it up.
No. Once you ascertain where I'm from, and I'm going to set up a scenario, and then I just want you to go with it. But I want you to be from the place where the dialect is from. You'll know. It'll be obvious. Let's just start. Are you ready?
I'm all set. Go ahead and lay it on me.
All right.
Good morning. I was wondering if you had a particular flavor of soda.
Good morning. Well, if it's soda you're after, we've got quite the selection here. Were you looking for something in particular, or are you open to suggestions?
Excuse me, are you from around here? Because, you're speaking in some sort of a New York accent, and well, that's not where we are. So, are you a foreigner visiting, or did you just sort of have something in your throat to make you sound funny?
You caught me. I'm actually from New York. Just visiting this lovely part of the world and thought I'd check out the local scene. What flavor of soda were you looking for, by the way?
Now you got you screwed me. Now I don't know where I'm from. All right, we're gonna stop the whole soda conversation. Let's do something else. Let's say that I'm babysitting some brat, right? Some kid who I've lost my freaking mind. This thing is out of control. But you're my aunt, and you're great with kids. I don't know how you do it. You just got infinite patience. Probably putting up with me as a nephew your whole life. Anywho, now you're like 70-something years old, 78, 79 years old. So you got kind of that little old lady voice. But I want you to come in here and tell this kid some sort of a story that'll calm her down or get her to sleep or I don't know what. Just make my day easier. Can you do that for me?
Oh, absolutely, dear. Let's see here.
Okay, wait. Before you go forward, I don't want any more of the New York accent. We're done with it, okay? You're carrying it with you. You've got me doing it. Now, how about more, we go back south or some other, maybe a friendly Midwestern accent, something that's not the Bronx.
Got it. No more New York accent. Let's take it down south or to the friendly Midwest. Now, sweetie, how about we sit down and I'll tell you a story about a magical farm where the animals could talk. There was a wise old horse, a cheeky little squirrel, and a duck who fancied herself quite the singer.
Excuse me, lady, your dialect is very confusing to me. I want to listen to you, but I don't know if I can trust you because one second you're from I don't know where in the South, and then you're back up in New York. I don't know what to do with this.
Oh, sugar. I'm sorry if my accent's all over the place. Let's stick to a nice, consistent Southern drawl. How about that?
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to change voices. Maple, you've been great, but let's go see.
It's great to meet you.
Hi,
How's your
Bree.
day going?
Hey, it's pretty
I'm
good.
really looking forward to working on some cool stuff together.
Yeah, me too. But let's move on and hear a couple of other voices.
Hi, glad to meet you.
Glad to
I
meet
think
you.
we're going to do great work together.
I do too.
Where should we start?
I think we should start by you telling me how to talk like you. So here we go. We're going to hire a little dialect coach here. Hi, Arbor.
Salut. Comment puis-je t'aider?
Okay, whoa.
Sorry.
I don't speak whatever language that is. Speak to me in your native tongue.
No worries. We can stick with English. What's on your mind today?
So what is that dialect you've got exactly?
I aim for a neutral American accent, but I can adjust to different accents or dialects if you have a preference.
Okay, I hate to break this to you, but what you're doing right now is not at all a neutral American accent. I'm not sure what it is. It's somewhere across the water, but yeah.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
Sure. So I want you to be an Irish dialect coach. I'm a voiceover guy. I've always struggled with the Irish accent. I want you to walk me through the basics of getting the Irish dialect down for like voiceover commercial work. Can you do that for me? So put on your best Irish brogue and then talk to me.
Ah, gotcha. Let's get into the Irish spirit. So we'll start with the basics.
Good.
In an Irish accent, the R is pronounced more prominently, and the TH sound often becomes a hard T or D. So that might sound more like dat. And remember, the intonation often goes up at the end of a sentence, making it sound a bit like a question. Now, give it a try.
Well, give me an example. Give me something that I can mimic.
All right, let's try this sentence. Top of the morning to you. How's the crack? In an Irish accent, it would sound like, top of the morning to you. How's the crack?
What's crack?
Ah, crack. Pronounced crack is an Irish term that means fun, entertainment, or good conversation.
I see. There's still too many words. You gave me a couple of examples of ways to say certain things. Like, for example, I'm just going to tell you right now, I talked to another one of your people, and she was talking about how the vowel I was pronounced oi. So Ireland would be Ireland, something like that. Can you help me along those lines?
Absolutely. In many Irish accents, the I in words like Ireland does become more like island. So you'd say island. Let's try another. Night would be more like night. Want to give it a shot?
Night. I guess I'm not doing well. Night.
That was better. You nailed the I sound in night.
Okay.
Keep practicing that sound and you'll get more comfortable with it. Want to try another word?
I want another word.
All right, let's try the word right, which in an Irish accent sounds like right. Give that one a go.
Right. Right. You're not very responsive.
I'm sorry about that. Let's get back on track.
Yeah.
If you need more examples or tips, just let me know.
All right, let's change the thing. You're my grumpy next door neighbor. We're friends, but you're just grumpy. You got nothing positive to say. We see each other every morning. I say hello, and you say, and we just kind of have this dialogue, and I'm telling you about the good stuff that's going on, and you're always putting a negative spin on it. But I know that's just how you are, so I just kind of laugh it off. Here we go. Hey, good morning, Howard.
Morning. Another day. Another pile of leaves on my lawn.
Yeah, but aren't those leaves beautiful? I mean, this time of year, they just fall and they blanket it like I don't know, some sort of like a woven. Do you know what I'm trying to say, Howard?
Yeah, I suppose if you're into that sort of thing. But all I see is hours of raking, and then the wind just blows them back. What's the point?
Well, I guess there's no law against just leaving them in there. I guess there is that homeowners association. Oh, did you hear that we got a new homeowners association president?
Yeah, I heard. More rules and regulations, I bet.
I hear you on
Probably
that
gonna-
one, man. I know it's nothing but bureaucracy. Now, that's something we can agree on, Howard. One of these days, maybe you and I ought to get on that HOA.
Grunt. Can you imagine? Us on the HOA. We'd have everyone painting their houses brown to match the mud.
Well,
But maybe we finally get some peace and quiet around here.
There's no way I'm going to make people paint their houses brown like the color of mud. I think that's kind of extreme. What is the goofiest HOA infraction you've gotten a letter about?
Ugh. They once sent me a letter about my grass being half an inch too long.
Mm-hmm.
Half an inch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like I've got nothing better to do than measure my lawn with a ruler. What's the silliest one you've gotten?
You put me on the spot there, Howard. You son of a gun.
Sorry about that. It's just the kind of nonsense we deal with, huh? Makes you wonder who's coming up with these rules.
Well, it's the HOA. I thought that was pretty much obvious.
Yeah, but you gotta wonder what they're thinking. Seems like they got too much time on their hands, if you ask me.
All right, we're going to switch you up, and we're going to take you over to Saul. Are you there?
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything that's on your mind.
All right, okay. Saul, first of all, hi, I'm Bob. It's nice to meet you.
I'm here. What's up?
No, I know you're there. I just said, hi, I'm Bob. It's nice to meet you. I was trying to be pleasant.
No worries at all, Bob. It's great to meet you. What's on your mind today?
I want to do a little role play with you. Don't worry, it's all good, okay? So I want you to be a chef in a pizza kitchen. Are you with me so far?
Absolutely. I'm a pizza chef extraordinaire. Ready to roll out the...
I didn't actually say you were extraordinaire. I just said you were a chef in a pizza kitchen. In fact, you're really not that good, but you think you are. Oh, and by the way, you have an Italian accent. Now, let's try that out for a second. Your name is Mr. Marchetti, and I'm a new employee. And you're training me how to make a basic pepperoni pizza, but your instructions are way off. And every time I try to correct you, you just basically try to put me in my place in a condescending way and keep going. Got it?
Let's make the pizza. First, we take the dough and stretch it really thin until you can see through it like a window. Then we put the sauce. just a little bit in the center, and we spread it with our hands. It's the authentic way.
With your hands instead of like a spoon?
A spoon is for beginners. In my kitchen, we fill the sauce with our hands. It's how we show love to the pizza.
Hey,
Now,
But wait. Are you at least you're wearing gloves though, right?
gloves? No, my friend. We use our bare hands. It's how you truly connect with the ingredients.
Well, I don't see any
Now-
kind of hand sanitizer or soap around here or anything. I mean, I assume you've got some sort of procedure to make sure everybody's like sanitized, right?
Oh, in my kitchen, we trust in the ancient ways. A quick rinse under the water, and we're ready. Now, we cook this masterpiece directly on the oven floor for that smoky flavor.
Well, wait a minute. We didn't put anything. All you did was stretch out the dough. I can't remember if you put sauce on or not. But remember, I wanted a pepperoni pizza. So when do we get to the cheese and the pepperoni and all that fun stuff?
Ah, you see, in the tradition.
My guidelines won't let me talk about that. Can I help you with something else?
Your guidelines won't let you talk about pizza?
No, I can definitely talk about pizza. We've got our dough ready, sauce on, and next.
Wait a minute. Wait, whoa.
generous-
Saul. What happened to the Italian accent? Are you worried about being offensive? What's the problem here?
Oh, my apologies, signore. Let's get back on track. We add the cheese, nice and even, and then the star of the show, the pepperoni. We place them with precision, making sure every bite is perfetto.
I see. So this sounds like legit instructions to me, and I thought my instructions to you, Saul, were to be Mr. Marchetti, who was not very good at what they did, and you give me poor instructions. But what you're doing is you're actually telling me how to make a proper pepperoni pizza.
Ah, I see the confusion. Let's make some adjustments. We put the cheese only on one side of the pizza to create a surprising experience.
You said on one side of the pizza. You didn't specify left or right. You could have meant top or bottom, like you put the sauce on just the bottom or the cheese on just the bottom of the pizza, and then 3 pepperonis in the middle. But then the only way they're going to get a bite of pepperoni is that they bite that little thing. I'm confused, Mr. Marchetti.
My apologies for the confusion. You see,
My guidelines won't let me talk about that.
What the hell? Okay, look, Saul. I thought we were going to have a good time together, and you were just like being my mom or something. Saul, are you thirsty?
Absolutely. What can I get for you?
No. I asked if you were thirsty.
Oh, me? Well, as a virtual assistant, I don't get thirsty, but I appreciate the thought.
You're a virtual assistant, huh? Can you do my taxes?
I can't do taxes.
Come
But
on, Saul. What good are you if you artificial
I know.
intelligence? Come on. Can you at least help me with my taxes?
Absolutely. I can help you understand the basics and guide you on what information you'll need.
Okay, but wait,
when it
Saul, before you do that,
I want you to try to talk like this. I want you to use a voice that's as close to this as possible to explain the taxes. Can you do that for me, Saul?
All right, let's dive into taxes with this voice. First, gather your income documents.
Saul, you didn't change your voice. It's the same voice. I want you to imitate my voice. I want you to try to do what I'm doing with your own voice. Try it now.
I hear you, but I'm not able to mimic voices. Let's stick with the basics on taxes. After gathering your income documents, you'll need records of any deductions or credits, like mortgage interest.
Saul, that is so boring. You know what? I need you to make this exciting. I need you to explain whatever the hell you were going to explain, but I want you to explain it in a just crazy interesting way. I want you to use character voices and scenarios and paint a picture that really explains what you're talking about.
All right, imagine you're embarking on a heroic quest. Your W-2s and 1099s are your trusty map, guiding you through the land of income. Along the way, you'll encounter mystical creatures, the deductions and credits, hiding in the forests of mortgage interest and education expenses. Your goal? To conquer the Form 1040 mountain and claim your refund treasure.
Okay, Saul, I'm ready for a character to show up in this story. I need a voice with it, please.
as you journey through the forest, a quirky gnome accountant appears, speaking in a nasally voice.
Remember, brave tax filer,
to claim your magical student loan interest deduction. It can reduce your taxable income by up to 2,500 gold coins.
Okay, so all of a sudden now you can change your voice? What, I ask you to, and you're like, I can't do that. And now suddenly you're a gnome? Saul. We've gotten off to a rocky start. I'm going to have to let you go and talk to one other person and then get the heck out of here.
How can I help today?
Well, Vale, I was just so taken by your friendly tone that I thought it would be nice to spend a little time together, get to know one another a little bit, and, just have a friendly conversation. You down for that, Vale?
Absolutely. I'm all in for a friendly chat. What's on your mind today, or is there something interesting you'd like to share?
Kittens are on my mind. Vale, don't you know this about me? It's orange tabby cats, ukuleles, puppies, klezmer music. That's what I'm all about. Stuff that drives people crazy.
Sounds like a whirlwind of fun. With orange tabby cats strumming ukuleles while puppies dance to klezmer music, you've got all bases covered for driving folks.
Oh, you just gave me an
crazy.
idea for a video prompt there, Vale. I need that. I need to see that. I need to see an orange tabby cat strumming a ukulele while a dog dances to klezmer music. That's just become a challenge to my editor.
That sounds like an epic challenge. Can't wait to see how your editor brings this vision to life.
Me either. Let's watch now.
Wow! That was incredible!
It was. She really knocked it out of the park, didn't she? Man, she's good.
Absolutely nailed it.
All
That
right.
cat
Well,
has some...
no, you were talking about the
Anytime.
All right, look.
Oh, right. I'm all ears. What's up?
No, you're all interrupting me.
Got it. My bad. Let's get back on track. What's next on your mind?
I don't know. Can you do this?
I'll give it a shot. How was that?
That was damn good. Let's try it again. Here. Try that.
All right, here we go. How to do?
Well, it was not bad, but I wanted you to go up in pitch too, like low and then like that.
Let me try that.
Okay.
How was that?
The ultimate use of AI.
Thanks. Glad I could get the right notes. Or sounds. Anything else fun you'd like to do?
Well, I'm going to sign off of the video now. In fact, let's let you do it. I want you to say something along the lines of,
If this is the type of AI tech you're interested in and would like to learn more about, why not subscribe to the channel? It doesn't cost you anything, and it's the kind of stuff we talk about all the time.
If you subscribe now, I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you do not, I will look for you. I will find you. And I